So if you've been playing Road to Vostok, you've probably heard the radio, but odds are if you're a native English speaker, you have no idea what it's actually saying.
Эвакуация района началась. Посторонних людей просят держаться внутри помещений.
Once you translate it, there's actually a lot more going on here than I think most people would realize. It's just hidden behind a language most players don't understand.
Эвакуация района началась. Посторонних людей просят держаться внутри помещений. Положение на границе очень тревожное. Никто не знает, что происходит на самом деле.
So at first, to the unsuspecting ear, it just sounds like different stations, right? But they're not all behaving the same way. Because anything related to the border sounds like this.
Никто не знает, что происходит на самом деле.
There's way more interference, it's harder to understand, and it never really gets specific. Then, everything else sounds completely normal. You've got people talking about the weather.
Seuraavana huomisen sää. Lännestä saapuu Suomeen korkeapaineen alue ja aurinkoista säätä on luvassa koko maahan.
The fishing situation in Area 5.
Ja sitten nopea kalatärppialue 05 kalastajille huhujen mukaan. Siellä on nyt siikaa nostettu niin sanotusti isolla kädellä Haminan ulkosaaristossa, joten kannattaa sinunkin ampaista apajille, koska nyt se syö.
So you've got the fact that people are talking about fishing conditions like everything's fine. But then at the same time, the border situation is apparently disturbing. But you wouldn't really know that just from listening to most of this. It's like, it all sounds pretty controlled, like things are still being presented as normal. But then every once in a while, something just kind of cuts through all of that.
Haloo, testi 1, 2. Kuuluuko mitään? Mikä helvettinen se lähettimissä nyt taas on? Haloo.
So in the previous audio clip, it sounds like they're trying to reach someone, and you can even hear what might be translated loosely to YK, but it's not very clear who it is they're trying to contact. I've heard that this could be an acronym for UN, or it could be a call sign maybe. You don't really know who it is they're trying to reach out to, but it's very obvious that it is a transmission trying to reach out to somebody.
Ei olla vielä aloitettu. Ei kunhan se saatana se on päällä.
So oddly enough, this is probably the one broadcast that stands out the most to me. And it's not because of what's being said, but it's the fact that it doesn't even behave like a broadcast. It sounds like something that accidentally went live. Because, in contrast, everything else feels controlled, and this absolutely doesn't. It's the only one that doesn't sound like it was meant to be heard. And that's kind of what raises some red flags to me, at least after getting a translation for it from Mike on the Discord. Thanks, by the way, Mike. So I guess what I'm trying to say with all of these radio posts just in general, it's the fact that the game never explains any of this. It kind of just leaves it up to the person experiencing the game to kind of stitch together what it is that's actually going on inside of the Road to Vostok. And honestly, just as an aside, if there's any native Finnish speakers who can, kind of break down these radio broadcasts a bit more cleanly in the comments for me and kind of discuss what they might think is going on with things too. The translations were definitely far from perfect, but I think I got most of them. Either way, thanks for checking out the video, guys. See you around.